Yeah, hi, I'm Dr. Edward Kondrat. I'm a board-certified ophthalmologist and also a homeopathic doctor. And what I'd like to talk to you today is about a treatment for the so-called bowling ball syndrome. And it's a kind of an interesting treatment for glaucoma. And it was first described by a Dr. Robert Boyd, who's an osteopathic doctor. And Dr. Boyd felt that glaucoma and many neurological problems, headaches, TMJ, is related to a blockage of the cerebral spinal flow. And the name bowling ball comes from the fact that the head is like a bowling ball which sits on the atlas. And due to stresses and traumas, sometimes that bowling ball or the head is malpositioned on the atlas. This can then lead to a blockage of the cerebral spinal flow in the body. There's a cerebral spinal pump that constantly moves fluid from the lower part of the spine up into the head, and it's somehow transferred into the eye. So by a simple treatment, a simple 5-minute treatment, we can correct this imbalance. And in some cases of intractable glaucoma, we can dramatically lower the pressure. So what I'm going to do here is take a pre-treatment pressure, and then we can see the results of the bowling ball treatment. Okay, so if you can put your chin in here. And your pressures have been elevated even though you're using various glaucoma drops, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, open real wide. Good, very good. Good. Good, open. Excellent. So I'm getting 34 in the right eye and 38 in the left. Now, what drops are you using right now?
Timolol.
Timolol. The only Timolol?
That's it.
Okay. So let's do the treatment. And I'm going to be treating the trapezius muscle. You're going to feel like a little maybe tingling and burning, and the muscle may sort of contract on its own. So if you can maybe slide your chair over here, and I need your back. I need to see your back. Yeah, perfect. And this is the Tennant biomodulator. And this procedure was first taught to me by Dr. Jerry Tennant, who's also an alternative eye doctor, who developed this from the Russian technology. It's a type of microcurrent machine which delivers an electrical impulse to balance the body. So what we're doing is we're treating the trapezius muscle, which is this big muscle that goes to the neck, and it's felt that the trapezius muscle somehow affects the alignment of the head on the atlas or the bowling ball. So we'll turn this on, and it's placed on infinity. Okay, very good. And tell me if you feel some burning or tingling.
Tingling.
Okay, tingling. Now you may get a contraction of the muscle.
Yeah, it's really strong tingling.
Okay, strong tingling, and we're going to run this for about 2 minutes. Okay, so let's do the other side. Tell me when you feel some burning. Burning?
It's tingling right now.
Okay. And when you do this procedure, it's important that you remove all metal necklaces or something like that that may interfere with the current. The biomodulator is a remarkable device, and it's based on the Russian technology. In during the space the Russian space program, the government got together the top electrical engineers, and their project was to develop a device that could replace a pharmacy or a hospital in space. So they developed what they called the scanner. This was an instrument which would take electrical readings of the body and then using a feedback mechanism to balance any abnormality. Much like in Star Trek with Bones when he uses the medical device to take a reading and to correct the body. Okay, and how are we doing?
Great.
Okay. All right, so if you could turn your chair around and let's check the pressure. So do you feel any discomfort? Do you feel any changes? Neck feel looser? Head lighter? Anything? Floating
Feels
sensation?
fine.
Okay,
Feels
good.
fine.
The patient has survived so far. Good. Open real wide. That's it. Don't blink. Very good. Open. Okay, so I'm getting 2832. 2832. So already we've got
Huge difference.
a slight drop. We're back. It's 1 hour later, and we're going to recheck the pressure. Here's a tissue for you.
Thank you.
So we're going to see we had an initial drop in the pressure, probably about, 5 points? Went from 34 to 28 in the right eye and 38 to 32. So it was about 6 millimeters drop immediately after the reading. So now let's see what the pressure is. Put your chin. Okay, open real wide. Good, right here. Good. So 25 and 30. 25 and 30. So that was a nice drop in 1 hour. We dropped about close to 10 points. 10 points in each eye. 9 in the right and 8 in the left. So let's check things in 1 hour again. Reading. We're doing another pressure reading on Joan, and this is 3 hours after we did the initial bowling ball syndrome treatment. So let's see how your pressures are. And we had close to a 10 millimeter drop in pressures since we initially did it. The question is, how long does this last? And I think if we correct the structure abnormality, it should last for a long period of time. But if the abnormality comes back due to muscle contraction or an imbalance or a postural deficiency syndrome in the body, then it may have to be repeated. Open real wide. Good, so that's 24 in the right eye. And 30 in the left. So we still have a significant drop in pressure, close to 10 millimeters in each eye at a 3-hour time point. So in conclusion, this type of treatment can be effective in helping to lower the pressure. More research needs to be done as to how long it lasts. We're going to be continuing to monitor the pressures here to see how long it'll last today, and we'll probably be rechecking our pressures in several days.